Okay, boys and girls. Well, we are going to continue our writing with our unit study of fossils and dinosaurs. And I hope you're having a really good time doing all the research and gathering up all your information, because this is going to keep on going here. And I think you're going to do some amazing work with your writing. So I'm excited to see how everybody is doing. So today, though, we are going to start with our introduction. If you remember, last week we ended by filling out this form here where you had picked out your dinosaur. You had written a topic sentence, and we're going to come back to that, and you had gathered your 3 facts. The 3 facts are what's going to go into the body, but today we are only going to be working on our introduction. So if you remember, with introductions, you want to hook your reader. You want to do something that's going to grab them and pull them in. We often will use things like an onomatopoeia, where it's a loud sound. So maybe you might start your introduction with chomp, chomp, chomp. And, what makes a sound like that? Well, you don't hear it much anymore because it's a dinosaur. Or maybe you're going to start off with a question. So you could say something like, have you ever seen anything, and maybe your dinosaur was 20 feet tall. Well, they don't exist anymore. So let's play around with that. Let's look at my topic sentence, because this is going to help me actually work in my introduction. So I wrote here, there are many things that we can learn from an ankylosaurus from their fossils. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to copy, I'm going to Control C, and then I'm going to come down to my Monday page here, and I am going to put that right in there. Oops, okay, so it didn't all come through. I forgot the little T there. We'll go back and we'll add that in. So I don't want to start off with my topic sentence because I need a hook. So maybe from using all of my research, and if you remember, we had all these places here that had all our research that we went to, and we gathered all those little interesting facts. So maybe I'm going to start off with, let's see, let's look at our facts again. Let's see what they ate, were they fast, and where they lived. Maybe I will say something like, do you know what dinosaur eats plants and runs at a jog? Well, I do. Well, maybe I might say something like, oh no, they lived all over the world. Look at all these different places. So maybe I'm going to come back and I'm going to say something more like that. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to start my hook by using a question. So, do you know what eats plants lived all around the world and could run? Well, let's say we found out that it kind of run on a decent jog, so that's not really very fast, and could run. Maybe I'll go back and I'm going to say, and was like a jogger, question mark. Well, if you said an see, how did I spell it? A-R-S. Oh, look, I didn't spell that right, but let me show you a quick trick here. So if I kind of right click on it, do you see at the top what happens? It is going to show me the correct spelling. So I can always just click on that, and it's going to actually do the correction for me. And that's going to save me a lot of time, especially with a word like this that I'm going to be typing a lot. So we can do it that way. That's just a quick tip for you. All right, so let's reread that. Do you know what eats plants, lived all around the world, and was like a jogger? Well, if you said easy for me to say, Ankylosaurus, then you are right. And maybe I'm going to put an exclamation point there. There are many things we can learn from an ankylosaurus from their fossils. Okay. I am going to tell you 3 different things you can learn. You can learn, and now I'm going to go back to my fact things. You can learn, let's see, here's just from the top, what they ate, if they were fast, and where they lived. So I'm going to go back again here, moving on. You can learn what they ate, what were they fast or slow, and where they might have lived. All right. So now there is my whole introduction. I have hooked my reader in by asking them a question. I have told them what we are going to be talking about, which is the Ankylosaurus. And I have told my reader that they are going to learn 3 different things when they read my paper. They're going to learn about what they, not what they are. See, it's a good thing to always go back and reread your work. What they ate, were they fast or slow, and where they might have lived. All right, and that is what my Monday writing is going to be about. So I hope that you take your dinosaur, you refer back to these 3 facts. You are not going to include all this other stuff here. You're just going to include the first thing. You're not going to be including the details here. All right. So that's going to come in the body of your writing assignment. But in the introduction, you just give them a little glimpse of what the reader can expect to be finding out about. And as they read on, they are going to find in one paragraph what they ate. The next paragraph will be whether they were fast or slow. And the third paragraph is going to be where they might have lived. Okay, and your fourth paragraph is going to be your conclusion. So that's the steps that we are taking this week as we continue writing about our dinosaurs. All right, if you have any questions, please make sure you're coming into the office hours, or you can just email any questions too, and I'll be glad to help you with that. Thanks. Bye.